How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football pundits around the world? It's your boy Adam here, live on Couch Sports Football, and we have Premier League action, more like round 2 today. Leeds United against Manchester United, obviously played in the midweek, not on TV, so let's forget about that. But it is on TV today, and it is live here on Couch Sports Football, and the question is, who's going to come out on top? If you look at the table there, a victory today for Leeds would be huge, pushing them up to 22 points, which is, well, it's huge in the grand scheme of things, but pushing them up to 16th with a victory today. Manchester United victory today puts them above of Manchester City, who play later on today. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We'll be back tomorrow with the Merseyside Derby. Tuesday, Wednesday, Champions League. Thursday, Giants play in the Europa League. Players are getting ready to come out here on Couch Sports Football. Bit of a chop and changing in both teams. F1 coming back soon. Is it at the end of the month? Something like that. Formula 1. Let's see what Lewis Hamilton can do this year. Last year they writ it off, didn't they? The league wasn't coming to their liking. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the sport. When's it on? Only live once. I have no idea when it's live, but it's live. Players are coming out here shortly on Couch Sports Football. 7 minutes to go until kickoff. Let's see if I can find any info about this game. Let's see, 1 second. Let's see if I can find... What? What do you mean too many redirects? Who do you think you are? Football? Premier League? Doesn't want to work? Does this want to work? We are the DNA of sport. Ooh, interesting. 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 1 second. No, it doesn't. Let's have a look as the players are getting warmed up here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Any info? It might be here. 1 second. Some FIFA reckon says he's patiently waited for his seat and asked for a selfie. It's not quite as diplomatic in the corner of Norman Hunter. David Gea, youngest goalkeeper to reach 400 appearances, 32 years of age. Ellen Roadway here. Sancho deserves to start, shows relocation. And Malacias includes a suggested eye on Barcelona, where Martinez will be suspended. Varane almost certainly rested for that leg. So why is Martin? Oh, maybe because he wants to play both of them. Wow. How did you miss it though? That's what I don't understand. How did you miss it? Right. Let's transition over to the game because the players are getting ready here on Cal Sports Football. There we go, there we go, there we go. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? The Leeds players, the Battle of the Roses. Leeds have won once in their last 18 games. You can hear Ellen Road come alive. Manchester United will have it difficult today. There's no question about that. Dallo there giving his last screams. Maguire back in the team. Let's give you the Leeds team, ladies and gentlemen. Meslier in goal. Elan Meslier in goal. There's something wrong there. There's something wrong there. Ah, they've taken it off. Patrick Bamford in the squad. Tyler Adams and McKennie. The midfield too. There we go. Meslier in goal. Ayling, Cock, Wober and Firpo. Nonto Adams, McKennie, Summerfield and Harrison. With that man Patrick Bamford playing up top. De Gea in goal. Dallo, Maguire, Shaw, Malacia, Rashford, Sabitzer, Fred, Sancho, Fernandez, Weghorst. Is that Matic? Or is that Maguire? No, it's. Wow. Knocked out. Here we go, Leeds United in their famous white, Manchester United in their famous red. It is the Battle of the Roses. It's the white rose against the red rose. Patrick Bamford, 3 goals and 4 assists in his last 7 appearances here on Couch Sports Football. The players give each other a last bit of boost. Sancho gets a start today, ladies and gentlemen. He scored on his return to Old Trafford against Leeds United midweek, coming off the bench to gather a vital point, ladies and gentlemen, for Manchester United. But today it is about Manchester United taking on Leeds United. Manchester United can push up to second with a victory today. Obviously, Man City play later on this afternoon. Manchester United to kick off today. Leeds shooting from left to right. Manchester United from right to left here on Cow Sports Football. Leeds in their famous white kit. Manchester United in their red kit. We'll see what this game has, because the last game was absolutely manic at Old Trafford. Leeds United scoring in the first couple of minutes. Bruno Fernandes once again getting dispossessed. But let's see what Manchester United do today with the ball. Harry Maguire, long ball over the top, out to the left-hand side. But it's headed away by Harrison. And it comes back to Harry Maguire, and he goes all the way back to David De Gea, making his 400th appearance in the Premier League, should I say, for Manchester United. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Where you all from? Who do you support? Are you Manchester United fans? Are you Leeds fans? Or are you just fans of football? Let me know in the chat. Here we go with Sabitzer on the ball on the shine side. Brought down, free kick, Manchester United. Marcel Sabitzer, former RB Leipzig man, linked with Manchester United before he went to Bayern Munich, but he's gone to Bayern Munich and it hasn't seemed to have worked out. Rashford on the halfway line, tries to keep it in play, but Ayling is there. McKennie tries to keep it alive, but it goes out for a throwing here down his left-hand side. Somerville McKennie, 28. Here we go with Ayling, comes off the Leeds player and he goes after a Manchester United throwing here down the right side, taken quickly by Malacia, who goes into the left back position. Luke Shaw in the centre back position. Harry Maguire on the ball here. Into the path of Luke Shaw. Shaw can't get away from Bamford and it goes up for a Manchester United throwing here down the right side. Malacia steps over to take the throwing here. Looking for some movement. Into Maguire. Maguire holds on to the ball here in his own box and goes into Diego Dallo here on the right side. First time into Bruno Fernandes picking the ball up on the halfway line. Can't get away from the play and he's brought down and the game carries on with Leeds. But Dallo wins the ball back. Nonto couldn't keep it alive and it's De Gea now with the ball here on the right side. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Maguire on the ball here. Leeds forcing Manchester United to go backwards. Dallo. Back to Maguire. Out wide towards Jadon Sancho. Can't control it. Intercepted by Leeds. Goes out for another Manchester United throwing here. Manchester United sloppy in their possession. Dallo on the ball here on the shine side. Ayling on the ball on the halfway line. Goes short to Tyler Adams, but Leeds players brought down. Free kick. Leeds. I think it was Somerville that was brought down. Ayling. Harrison leaves it to take the free kick. Can they create something here? 3 minutes in. Out to that left-hand side. Tries to put a ball into the box and it's saved by the keeper. And it's over the bar. What a Manchester United doing. Ball point over the top down that left-hand side. They keep it alive. I think it's Wobber who keeps it alive. Puts it across the 6-yard box. Bamford flicks it in towards the hair and Somerville was there. And Malacia comes out of nowhere to just put a bit of pressure about him. And De Gea screaming down that right side. Saying, why is that free kick? Why is that cross come in? Manchester United restart here. 4 minutes into the game. Leeds 0. Manchester United 0. Here we go with De Gea on the ball. Up top towards towards Weghorst. Brings the ball under control, but he finds Tyler Adams. Weghorst wins it back here. Short to Bruno Fernandes on the centre circle. And he goes backwards to Harry Maguire. Manchester United just slow the game down. Bruno into Dallo on the halfway line. First time into Sabitzer. Sabitzer keeps the ball under control and gets away from Adams. Out wide to Jadon Sancho. Jadon gets away from Adams, but he can't get away from Nonto. And Nonto finds Adams here. Short to Nonto. In towards Harrison, who can put his head up. Feed Weston McKennie. He's got Somerville to this right side. Malacia comes over to apply some pressure, and he does get a vital touch on it. Malacia comes away with the ball here. McKennie gets the head of the defender, brings him down, and the Manchester United, the referee breaks play, saying he's holding his head. Fred asking for a foul. This game is heated, ladies and gentlemen. This game is heated. 5 minutes into the game. Weston McKennie there with an absolute flying tackle. It is Weston McKennie, right? Yeah, Weston McKennie. That is his name. Played brilliantly in the World Cup. 5 minutes into the game, Leeds 0, Manchester United 0 here on Cow Sports Football. Erik Ten Hag there having a word with the fourth official, just keeping him up to date of his opinions of the game. Not happy at all. Here we go with Leeds to restart the game, and it goes out for a Manchester United throwing here down the right side. Malacia is back on the pitch here. Still fuming with the fourth official, Erik Ten Hag. David De Gea now from the throwing. Patrick Bamford comes over. Dalot, short, Nonto applying the pressure, but he clears it down the line. Rashford tries to flick it on, but it falls to McKennie, and Fred is there. Weghorst finds Malacia. Malacia trying to bring the ball forward. Short to Fred on the halfway line. Miscontrols it, but he manages to find the pass to Weghorst. Weghorst into Bruno. Sancho's free down that right side, and he lays it into him. Sancho on the right side of the box, across the 6-yard box, and is blocked by Junior Firpo, and Leeds will try and come away with it, but Maguire intercepts the ball high on the pitch on that right side. Whips the ball in towards Weghorst and is cleared away. Junior Firpo will just clear it down the line, but Manchester United win it back with Dalot on that right side and finds Malacia on the centre circle. Short to Fred here. McKennie applying the pressure. Rashford back to Fred. Fred holds onto the ball here. Backwards to Malacia on the halfway line. Into Sabitzer, who takes it in his stride. Bringing the ball forward out to the left-hand side towards Fred. Fred holding on to it. Backwards to Malacia on the halfway line. All the way back to Shaw. Bamford applying the pressure. Malacia and Shaw getting each other's way, but Manchester United get a free kick out of it. Shaw to restart the game here. Harrison playing in behind the striker Bamford. Nonto and Somerville are your wingers for Leeds. Here we go with Malacia backwards to Maguire. Maguire on the ball here, fighting for his Manchester United career, not starting away since that early game against Brentford. Shaw with a switch over the top towards Sancho, but it's headed away by Junior Firpo. Sabitzer couldn't keep it alive, but Harrison loses the ball, and Dalot finds Malacia, who goes backwards to Harry Maguire here on the right side. Manchester United now restart 8 minutes into the game. That early onslaught by Leeds has finally settled down now. But here we go with Somerville. Tries to feed in behind to McKennie. McKennie against Fred. Fred gets there ahead of him, but McKennie manages to hold on to the ball. And it goes up for a throwing here for Leeds on the right side. 9 minutes into the game. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0 here on Couch Sports Football. 9 minutes, Leeds 0. Manchester United 0. Ayling tries to flick it in behind towards Somerville. The ball points to the box, but it's cleared away by Luke Shaw. The offside flag goes up. 9 minutes in. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? David De Gea restarts the game here on the Shine side. David De Gea on the Shine side. Real Madrid won 5-3. Hilal FC. I heard they played yesterday. I saw the tweets coming out. But how you doing, my brother side? I hope you're doing well. David De Gea with the ball over the top. Weghorst flicks it on, but there's no one there for Manchester United. Meslier will gather in his hands, and I think that's the first time Meslier has picked up the ball today. 10 minutes into the game. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Firpo into Nonto. Returns it back to Firpo, and he finds space to bring the ball forward. He's got Harrison to his left, and he finds him. Harrison bringing the ball forward. Savitzer's tracking back, so it's Sancho. Ball painted to the box towards Bamford. but it's over him and allows David De Gea to pick up the ball. And Manchester United will restart here on the right side. Manchester United need to do a lot better down their right hand side. Far too easy for Junior Firpo and Nonto to get out of the back. Harry Maguire on the ball. Dalot, short to Sabitzer. Sabitzer bringing the ball forward, tries to switch it out to the left hand side towards Rashford, but it's Shaw and Harrison picks up the ball, and it's now Summerfield bringing the ball forward. Fred and Malacia in behind, but Summerfield cuts in on his left foot, Ayling to his right, tries to put the ball into the box, but it comes off Fred, and it goes out for a throwing down the right side. Ayling to take it very deep. 11 minutes into the game. Man City 3-0. They need to win. Man City do need to win today just to put previous results to bed. But we'll have to wait and see how it happens. 11 minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Ayling with a throwing. Harrison being held up by Weghorst. Fred gets a vital interception of Manchester United. Now come away here, but Ayling does well to just slow it down. Weghorst down the ball on the turn. Out to the left side towards Rashford, but he was offside. And Rashford left there, and it goes out for a throwing here for Leeds United. Just the wrong decision there by Weghorst. But Manchester United can be happy with the fact that they are getting counters here today. Ayling to take the throwing here for Leeds United here down his left-hand side. Into Harrison, tries to flick it onto McKennie, and he does well, but he intercepted there by Malacia, and the referee pulls it back for a Leeds United free kick here. Adams now to take the free kick. McKennie through the middle, so is Harrison, but it goes backwards to Cook. Out to the right side towards Ayling. Ayling can't get away from Rashford. Leeds throwing here on this right side. Ayling now to take the throwing. Bamford comes short, but it goes over the top towards McKennie. Fred also tracking him back, and he wins the ball off him, Fred. And Manchester United now come away with it here. Can they come out their own half? No, they can't, because Leeds win it back, and Leeds get a free kick here down the right side. Harrison broke down here for Leeds. Sloppy by Manchester United there. Bruno Fernandes again giving the ball away. 13 minutes played here on Car Sports Football. It's Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Leeds are on top of Manchester United right now, and they have a free kick here, central right of the box. McKennie and Bamford chatting with each other. Is there something here from the training down? Harrison, Nonto and Somerville step over. Adams just holding his run on the edge of the box. Approaching the 14th minute of the game between Leeds United and Manchester United. Somerville makes it off the ball. Harrison goes short, but Fred covers it and clears it away, and it falls to Junior Firpo. Tries to dink it over the top to that left-hand side, headed into the box, and Leeds United have the ball. Harry Maguire applying the pressure, tries to put the pass in behind Cock, but it goes out for a goal kick here on the right side. 14 minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0 here on Cal Sports Football. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Maguire goes out to that right side towards Dalot, but it comes off the Leeds player Nonto, and it goes out for a Manchester United throwing. Maguire on the right side. Short to Dalot. Dalot goes all the way back to David De Gea. Patrick Bamford applying the pressure. De Gea manages to clear it away, and it goes out for a Leeds throwing. And where are the Manchester United players? Why are they trying to play out the back when pressure is coming everywhere by Leeds? And Maguire ushers that out for a goal kick. Great play. 15 minutes played here on Cal Sports Football. Manchester United 0. Leeds 0 here at Ellen Road. David De Gea to restart the game here. Short to Harry Maguire again. Manchester United tried to play Shaw here. Into Fred. Fred goes backwards to David De Gea. First time into Luke Shaw. Shaw holding on to it. Goes out wide to Harry Maguire. Maguire bringing the ball forward here for Manchester United. Dalot to his right. Sabitzer through the middle. He goes into Dalot. Dalot back to Harry Maguire. First time. 3-0 Leeds out. It might be. You know, they've had their chances. Here we go with Luke Shaw. Goes all the way back to David De Gea here on the right side. Manchester United just need to keep possession of the game. Neymar, can you just give me that blanket? Maguire into Sabitzer. Sabitzer out wide towards Dalot. Dalot being challenged there by Nonce. Finds Sabitzer. First time into Bruno. Leads into Venkos. Into Bruno. Tries to find the outside, but offside flag is up. And Leeds United restart the game here on this left-hand side. Adams. Out to the left-hand side towards Firpo. Adams wins it back. Gets away from Venkos and Harrison is there. Advantage given. Goes out towards Nonto on that left-hand side. Backwards to Adams on the halfway line. Adams goes short to Harrison. Harrison now goes around the outside of Sabitzer and finds it out to the right side towards A-Link. A-Link on the halfway line. In towards Somerville. Somerville central towards Harrison. Returns it back to Somerville who goes backwards to Cock. And it's now Wobber on the ball. Nonto making the run between the lines, but Harry Maguire is there. Manchester United win it back with Dalot. Maguire gets away from Bamford, and it's now Luke Shaw on the ball here. Bringing the ball forward for Manchester United. Just a bit of respite for Manchester United in this game. Shaw with the ball over the top towards Veghorst, but it's over him, and it falls to Junior Firpo. He goes backwards to Meslier, and he'll clear it down the line, high up into the air. Maguire wins the header. Sancho brings the ball under control on the halfway line. Backwards to Dalot. Sabitzer now on the centre circle. Out wide to Sancho. Sancho loses the ball there to Firpo. Free kick given. Manchester United's way. There's going to be a yellow card there. That's the first yellow card of the game. I will see you Man City game. Saad, I'm not doing the Man City game today. I'm doing the Leeds United Manchester United game. Only because I've got back-to-back games. I'm doing today, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I think I've got a packed weekend as well, so I won't be doing anything later today. But I appreciate that. 17 minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Maguire steps over to take the free kick here. With a long ball out to this left-hand side. Ayling with the header. Summerfield brings the ball under control. Fred applying the pressure. He goes backwards to Ayling, who'll just clear it away. McKennie can't get there. Malacia does. And he finds Luke Shaw, and Luke Shaw goes all the way back to Harry Maguire, where McKennie is applying the pressure. De Gea. Back to Shaw. Shaw holds on to it here. McKennie's there. And it goes out for a Manchester United throwing. 19 minutes played. Malacia now on the ball. Into Luke Shaw. Backwards to Malacia. No one to pass to for Malacia, but he manages to hold on to the ball and goes all the way back to David De Gea, where Bamford will apply some pressure. Ball over the top. Headed away by Cock. Luke Shaw jumps up alongside Harrison. McKennie comes away with it. Sabitzer's there and finds Bruno. Bruno has the referee to get away from, and he puts it over the top towards Sancho on the right side. Junior Firpo applying some pressure. Sancho 1-on-1 against him. Adams is there. He goes short to Bruno. Edge of the box. Shot is dragged wide. And it's a goal kick for Leeds 19 minutes in. And that was a big opportunity for Manchester United. Big opportunity for Manchester United. 19 minutes played. I have to go pray Maghrib. My brother, go pray. Don't stop for my accord. Go pray. Nineteen and a half minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Meslier with a long ball over the top towards Somerville. Malacia's there to win the ball, and it falls to Rashford. Fred can't come away with it. Somerville does. Fred lunges into him. That's going to be a yellow card from the straight. What is he doing there, Fred? 20 minutes in. There's no need to lunge into him like that. Leeds restart the game here on the 20th minute. Fred with his 5th yellow card. He won't miss the next game because it has tied over to the second half of the season. So then bookings restart. Here we go with Harrison now to take the free kick. 20 minutes played. Out to the side side towards Ayling. But Rashford is there to win the ball. It falls to Bamford, but Shaw's there to block. And Fred now has the ball here. Over the top towards Veghorst. Sorry, towards Sancho, but Melier is there and he clears it out for a throwing here. Down this left-hand side, 20 minutes played. Malacia now. Backwards to Fred. Fred holds on to it. Bruno back to Fred. Goes backwards to Shaw. Shaw into Maguire on the centre circle. Harrison applying some pressure. Leeds go to a flat 4-4-2 when Manchester United have the ball. Dalot into Sabitzer. Sabitzer back to Maguire. Bamford applying the pressure. Maguire over the top, but it's cleared away by Vobber, but it falls to Bruno Fernandes. Sancho now with the ball on the right side. Sabitzer alongside him. Sabitzer holds on to it. Goes out wide to Sancho. Returns it back to Sabitzer, and it's Dalot now. Backwards to Maguire on the centre circle. Here we go with Luke Shaw. Back to Harry Maguire on the halfway line. Looking for some movement. Dalot on his right. Sancho now on the ball. Sabitzer's alongside him. Can't get away from Nanto. And Firpo finds Harrison, but Fred's there to win it back. And he goes all the way back to David De Gea here on the shine side. Maguire now on the ball. Back to De Gea. Shaw from the box. Bringing the ball forward here on the shine side. Into Harry Maguire. Maguire has Sabitzer to his right. And he goes into him. Sabitzer has Sancho right. And he finds him. Dalot makes a run over the top in the Leeds box. Sorry, Leeds half. Sancho now the ball on that right side. Backwards to Sabitzer. And Sabitzer's forced to go backwards to Harry Maguire. Maguire holding on to it. McKennie and Adams working together. Stopping any passes through between the lines. Fred. Backwards to Maguire. First time into Luke Shaw. Manchester United just need to move the ball about. Get the players moving about. Here we go with Shaw. Backwards to Harry Maguire. Bringing the ball forward. In between the lines towards Sabitzer. Sabitzer turns into Veghorst. Out wide to Bruno Fernandes. Back to Sancho on that right side. Vobber applying the pressure. He gets away from him. But he can't stay in play. And it's cleared down the line towards Nanto. But Harry Maguire keeps it alive. And it goes out for a Manchester United throwing. Dalot to take it. Maguire on the ball. Bringing the ball forward here. Switches it out to the left-hand side towards Marcus Rashford. Ayling applying the pressure. Rashford gets away from him. But Ayling does well to track back. And the free kick's given. "23 minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Melier. Out to the left-hand side towards Kirk. With a ball over the top towards Bamford. He flicks it on. Harrison gets on the loose ball. Somerville is there, but Harrison holds on to it. He can't get away from Malacia. And Shaw will flick it on, but McKennie's there. And Adams finds Bamford, and he's brought down by Sabitzer. And it's a free kick for Leeds United here on the 24th minute. "24 minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0 here on Couch Sports Football. Harrison, Nanto and Somerville step over. Somerville walks away to the right of the wall. Manchester United need to be careful. They did try something down the right hand side from the last free kick. But let's see what they do from here. Nanto and Harrison step over. It's not from a shooting distance. It's about 35 to 40 yards out. Maguire there having a word with the ref having a word with Maguire and McKennie. Harrison now, Nanto, 25 minutes played. Let's see who takes this free kick. De Gea's leaving a lot of the goal open. Floats it out to the left-hand side. It's headed away by Harry Maguire, and Sancho will clear it away. Rashford can't get in the end of it. Junior Firpo does, and it's Harrison now. Tries to switch it out to the shy side. Somerville is there. Fred applying the pressure, and Somerville goes backwards. All the way back to the keeper, Melier. High up into the air. Luke Shaw wins the header. Only into the path of Adams. Short to Harrison. Bringing the ball forward. Switches it over the top towards Bamford. Shaw wins the header. And Bruno brings the ball under control into Sancho. Sancho backwards to Bruno. And it goes out for a throwing here down the side side for Manchester United. Throwing here for Manchester United down the side side. 26 minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Maguire on the ball. On the shine side for Manchester United. Goes short to Dalot. Dalot into Sabitzer. Sabitzer on the touchline. Can't find the pass, but it goes out for another Manchester United throwing on the halfway line. Maguire now on the ball here. On the shine side. Short to Shaw. Shaw here bringing the ball forward for Manchester United. Into Maguire. 27 minutes played. Leeds 0. Manchester United 0. Rashford and Sancho have switched sides for the time being. Maguire now on the ball. Bringing the ball forward. Malacia Shaw, and he finds him. Malacia on the centre circle. Gets away from Bamford. Dalot backwards to Maguire. Maguire into Shaw. Somerville applying the pressure. Maguire goes backwards to De Gea. De Gea clears it down the line. High up into the air. Weghorst can't get there. It falls to Koch, who goes all the way back to Melier. And Melier now has it here on the left-hand side. He just hits it high up into the air. Harrison jumping up alongside Shaw. It falls to Somerville. Malacia is there. The offside flag does go up. Maguire with the ball over the top, but it's a wasted ball. And Melier gathers it. Short to Vobber. Koch on this left-hand side. In between the lines towards Bamford, but his pass is wasted. It comes off the Manchester United play and goes out for a Leeds throwing here down this left-hand side. Over the top towards Somerville. Malacia is there. Somerville keeps it in play. Malacia gets a vital touch. Sancho is there. And Malacia now into Fred. Back to Malacia. Into Fred. Over the top. But there's no one there for Manchester United but Koch. And he heads it away. And Vobber holds on to it here on this left-hand side. Melier. High up into the air. Bamford against Shaw. Bamford wins it, but Sabitzer clears it. Adams is there. Weghorst keeps it alive. Bruno out wide towards Rashford. He had more time than that, Bruno Fernandes. Junior Firpo wins it. Dalot against Nonto. Nonto keeps it in play. Falls to in between Sabitzer and Nonto. Sabitzer wins the ball. Claims to have won the ball, but the referee gives the free kick here for Leeds United down that left-hand side. Harry Maguire now comes over to talk to the referee. Sabitzer's not a yellow. Why would you say a second red? 29 minutes played. Leeds have a free kick down that left-hand side. Let's see what they can create here. They have created down that left-hand side in the first couple of minutes of the game. Somerville skying the ball over the bar. What can they do from here? Somerville and Harrison step over. Adams has walked away. Nonto joins the dynamic duo at the free kick. Now he walks away and Somerville walks away. Where did that come from? Harrison gives the signal here on the 29th minute. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Left foot into the box. Bamford is there, headed away by Weghorst. It comes out to A-Link. He'll cross it back from where it came. And it goes over the bar. And it's a goal kick here on the side side. 30 minutes played, ladies and gentlemen. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. David De Gea to restart the game. Harry Maguire 15 minutes after the 45 to go, plus added time. Manchester United are goal. Sorry, Leeds United and Manchester United 0-0. Leeds United win the ball back off a Sancho misplaced pass, but Manchester United win it back, and again, Leeds get a free kick here down that left hand side. Misplaced pass by Jadon Sancho allows Leeds to get a free kick. Harrison again to take the free kick. Didn't get a good ball in on the last one that we just had a couple of seconds ago. Can he get a better one this time? Let's have a look. Harrison gives the signal. He's got a few bodies to aim for. Ball pointing deeper this time, but Harry Maguire's there to just flick it on. And Malacia brings the ball under control, only for Ayling to take it off him. Tries to put a ball into the box, but it falls off Malacia. And Rashford now has the ball here on the right side. And this is the most he's touched the ball all game. Rashford holds on to it. Fred makes a run in behind, but Rashford holds on to it. Bruno makes a run off the ball, but it's cleared away by Junior Firpo. Can Sancho get there? No, he can't. Nonto does. And Sancho takes it off him with ease. And he brings the ball forward. 1-1 against Junior Firpo. Can't get away from him. Bruno Fernandes is there. And Nonto's there to clear it. But Maguire gets there ahead of Bamford. Dallo can't get there ahead of Bamford. And it's Nonto on the ball. But Bruno wins it back with Sabitzer. Luke Shaw on the centre circle here on the right side. Bringing the ball forward. Malacia. Backwards to Maguire here. Out wide to Dallo. Dallo has Sabitzer through the middle, but he goes backwards to Maguire. And Maguire's first time into Shaw here on the right side. Bringing the ball forward here for Manchester United. Out to the left hand side towards Rashford. First time into Malacia. Tries the back heel to Rashford, but Ayling is there. And he's going down for the free kick, but he doesn't get it. And it goes out for a Manchester United throwing here. And that was an Ayling there, just having a word with Rashford. Malacia and Ayling now hug each other. They wanted to knock each other out before. 32 minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Malacia to take the throwing. Backwards to Maguire. Maguire goes into Dallo on the centre circle. Sancho's free down the right side, but Dallo holds on to it. Sancho now has the ball here, and he has time to turn to bring the ball forward. Tries to feed it first time into Sabitzer, but Tyler Adams is there, and it goes out for a throwing here. Sancho now goes backwards to Dallo here on the right side. Dallo goes into Luke Shaw on the centre circle, bringing the ball forward here into the path of Maguire. Maguire here on the right side has Sabitzer alongside him, and he finds him, goes backwards to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw does Dallo with a ball over the top towards Weghorst. Wobber's there to win the header. Sabitzer jumps up and wins the second one. Weghorst brings the ball under control. Sabitzer into Sancho. Out to Rashford on the left hand side, who's in the box. 1-on-1 against Ayling. Cuts in on his right foot. Tries to put it into the box, but it's blocked. Rashford will have to attempt number 2 here, but Ayling makes him go backwards, and it goes up for a Manchester United throwing here on the left hand side. 33 minutes played here. Malacia to take the throwing here. Into Sancho. Adams all over it. Sancho holds on to it. Goes backwards to Maguire. Dallo. Into Shaw. Adams can't get away from him. Free kick Manchester United. And it's Harry Maguire now on the ball on the centre circle. All the way back to David here, but it's a misplaced pass. And Harrison comes on the end of it here on the right side. Manchester United backpedaling. Harrison can't get away from Harry Maguire. Does well to win the ball back, and it's now Malacia on the ball. Turns away from Tyler Adams. Can't get away from Harrison, but Fred is there. He's off the pitch, ref. Come on. He's off the pitch. "35 minutes played here, just under 10 of the 45 to go plus added time. Adams getting some treatment here. Just gets an elbow to his nose. And Tyler Adams getting some treatment here for Leeds United. The referee waiting? Oh, come on, ref. Carry on. He's off the pitch. Malacia now. 7 p.m. kickoff on. Sorry, 8 p.m. 7:45? 8 p.m. maybe? God knows. Next Sunday, Manchester United against Leicester. That's a big game. Let's see. Next Saturday, Villa against Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, United, Leicester, Tottenham, West Ham. Can I get away with doing Aston Villa, Arsenal? I think. Harry Maguire now on the ball here on the try side. Bringing the ball forward for Manchester United. Out wide to Dalot. Dalot tries to float it over the top towards Weghorst, who's in between the lines. Fred comes on the end of it, out to the left-hand side towards Rashford. 1-on-1 against Ayling. Adams is back on the pitch now. Rashford goes backwards to Malacia. Malacia holds on to it. On this left-hand side, there's no one to pass to. First time into Dalot. Dalot has Sancho to his right and he finds him. Sancho brings the ball under control. Nanto's applying the pressure. He gets away from Nanto far too easily. Here we go with Bruno Fernandes onside. But I thought he was offside. Dalot now holds onto it here. Into Sabitzer. Out wide to Sancho. Sancho 1-on-1 against the defender. Can't get away from him. Goes backwards to Dalot, who whips the ball into the box towards Weghorst. But it's headed away by Koch. And Rashford will keep it alive here. 37th minute. Rashford into Malacia. Malacia gets away from Bradford. Finds Bruno. Out to the center side. Rashford. Rashford 1-on-1 against Ayling now. Gets away from Somerville, but he can't get away from Ayling. It falls to Luke Shaw now on the ball here. Harry Maguire on the centre circle. Dalot. Sabitzer's free down the right side, but Dalot holds on to it, switches it out to the center side towards Rashford. Can he keep it in play? No, he can't. Goes out for a Leeds goal kick here. Manchester United growing in this game. Meslier into Wobber, Junior Firpo to Nonto, flicks it on to Harrison. Harrison holds onto the ball here, looking for a pass, but Manchester United win it back with Sancho, and it's Bruno Fernandes here on the right side. Tyler Adams tracking back. Bruno holds onto it, tries to go down the outside, and he does, gets himself into the box, ball point there, headed away, and his keeper battling out against Ayling, and Meslier does gather it in his hands in the end. Leeds United restart here on the 38th minute. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0 here on Carl Sports Football. Bruno. Rashford getting some treatment here on the 39th minute, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. 40th minute played. Weston McKennie gets a yellow card for that foul on Rashford. Is that a good game today, Weston McKennie? Do Americans know how to play football with the way Tyler Adams, McKennie have been all over this Manchester United team? Melia to restart here. Rashford there, having a word with the linesman. Here we go with Cock now on the ball here on the second side with 5 minutes to go. Tyler Adams back to Cock. Rashford coming over into Melia. Rashford looks like a man on a mission now. Long ball high up into the air. Maguire wins the header into Bruno Fernandes. Can't get away from Ayling. Claims for a handball, nothing given. Ayling now holds onto it on the halfway line. Goes short into Adams. Adams bringing the ball forward into the centre circle. Out to Junior Firpo. Into Harrison. Tries to find Adams, but Bruno Fernandes applying the pressure. Harrison does well to get away from Sabitzer. He goes out for a Leeds throwing here. Firpo to take it. Into the middle towards Bamford. Flicks on towards Nonto, but Dallo's there. And he finds David De Gea, who just clears it down the line, high up into the air. Veghos wins the header. Bruno leaves it to Fred. When McKennie gets there, Vobber does, so does Harrison, but Sabitzer's there to win the ball back and wins the challenge. And it's Sancho who switches it over the top towards Malacia, but Malacia can't get there, and it's Somerville now on the ball. Tries to go around the outside of Malacia, and he does well, Somerville on the right side. Couple of step overs, he holds the play up, waits for the Leeds Armada to come in. Ayling's there, and it does well. I think it went out for a goal kick. Ayling not happy with that one. 42 minutes played. Maguire now on the ball here on the right side. Bringing the ball forward here. Out wide towards Dallo. Dallo has Sabitzer alongside him and Sancho. He goes into Sancho. Sancho. Backwards to Dallo. Dallo into Harry Maguire. Maguire. Back to David De Gea. David De Gea. Out wide to Dallo. First time over the top towards Veghos. Flicked on towards Rashford. Rashford can't get there ahead of Vobber. And it falls to Somerville, but Malacia's there. And Manchester United give the free kick away again. "43 minutes played, 2 minutes of the 45 to go plus added time. How are we all to it? Welcome to the stream. Here we go with Cock now on the ball here on the left-hand side with the ball over the top towards Somerville. Malacia's there, but Somerville takes it off the header, and it's De Gea, Maguire. They're still scrambling around the 6-yard box, but Manchester United managed to come away here with Luke Shaw, and he gets away from Weston McKennie, and it's Manchester United now countering here with Rashford, but Cock is there, and it goes out for a throwing here on the right side. "44 minutes played. Fred brought down by Bamford on the replay. Bruno goes over to have a word with the ref. Is that not a yellow card? 44 minutes played. Here we go with Maguire. Into Shaw. Shaw on the right side. Back to Harry Maguire. Dallo on the right side. Back to Maguire. 44 minutes played. Leeds nil. Manchester United. Maguire. Out wide to Dallo. Dallo has Sabitzer alongside him, but he goes over the top towards Veghos. Veghos tries to flick it on to Bruno, but Firpo's there to win the header. Harrison picks up the loose ball, but Sabitzer wins the ball off him. Adams wins it back. Bamford can't get away from Maguire. And that's going to be a free kick. Leeds United here in their own half. 3 minutes of added time here, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes of added time. Manchester United win the ball back with Weghorst. Here we go, Bruno Fernandes. 1-on-1 against the keeper. Takes a shot. Saved by Meslier. Saved by Meslier. Huge save there by Meslier. Mistake at the back by Vobber. Of all people, Bruno Fernandes misses a golden opportunity. 46 minutes played. Corner here on the left-hand side for Manchester United. Shaw with a ball into the box, headed away. Oh, and Rashford was there, back post. And it goes out for a goal. Does it go out for a goal kick or another corner? What happened from that corner? Shaw. 47th minute here, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester United, 2 opportunities here towards the end of the first half. Can they make it 3 out of 3? Let's find out. Luke Shaw to take the corner here on the Shine side. Whipped into the box. Headed away. Fred will try and keep it alive. Heads it into the box. Rashford is there. Toes onto it, but he can't get onto it. And Leeds clear it away. Malacia will hold on to the ball here on the Shine side for Manchester United. Out wide to Luke Shaw. Backwards to David De Gea. With a couple of seconds to go. Long ball over the top by David De Gea. Rashford flicks it into... Rashford wins the head, but it only falls to Somerville. Weghorst is tracking back. Somerville drives to the ball. He's got McKennie to his right. He holds onto it here. Somerville in behind, but there's no one there. And it goes up for a throwing here on the... a goal kick here on the Shine side for Manchester United. .47th minute played. And that's half time, ladies and gentlemen, here on Car Sports Football. It's Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Here, I'm just going to take a quick break. So I'll see you for the second half. Stay tuned. Second half coming up here on Cow Sports Football of Leeds United against Manchester United. It's currently goalless at Ellen Road. Big second half coming up for both teams. A point is good for Leeds United. Obviously, a victory is better, but a point is good. But Manchester United, 5 goals without Weghorst in the team. Wow, that's interesting. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Second half coming up here. Manchester United shooting from left to right. Leeds from right to left. No changes it look like here at half time. But let's see what they do here in the second half. Bamford will start the game here for Leeds United on Couch Sports Football. Here we go with Vopper on the ball. With a ball over the top, high up into the air. Harry Maguire leaves it to David De Gea. And Manchester United restart here. Luke Shaw on the ball here on this left-hand side. Into the path of Harry Maguire. Maguire now on this left-hand side, bringing the ball forward. Out to the right-hand side towards Dallo. Dallo on the ball. Backwards to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. Shaw brought down Bamford. Free kick Manchester United. And Bamford needs to be careful. He doesn't pick up a yellow card here. Earlier on in the second half. Shaw into Maguire. Dallo out wide to Sancho. Backwards to Dallo. Dallo into Harry Maguire on this left-hand side. Bringing the ball forward. 46 minutes played. Through to Sabitzer. Sabitzer backwards to Harry Maguire. Manchester United definitely look a different team when there's no Casemiro or Eriksen. Dallo with a ball over the top. Headed away. Sabitzer gets there ahead of Harrison, but it falls to Adams and he tries to feed Bamford, but Harry Maguire picks him off. And Sabitzer does well to get away from Harrison and is shown on the ball. Out to Fred, but it falls to Weston McKennie here on the centre circle. Into Somerville. Somerville holds onto the ball here. Edge of the box shot. Saved by De Gea. Corner down the right side for Leeds United. 46 minutes play. Leeds United have a corner down the right side. I don't think they've had a... Oh no, they have had a corner in this game. 47th minute. Can they score from this corner? Can they score from a set piece and give themselves something to work on for the rest of the game? The corner short, whipped in. Oh, and it's headed over the bar by Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie got there ahead of Harry Maguire and he heads it over the bar. Should do better there, the American. I think it comes off his shoulder. I don't even think he gets a clear connection on it. Yeah, it comes off his shoulder. He doesn't even get a clear connection on it. Here we go with Manchester United on the ball with Harry Maguire. Luke Shaw. Backwards to Harry Maguire here on this left-hand side. Bringing the ball forward here for Manchester United. Over the top. But it's intercepted there by Somerville and it's McKennie who finds Somerville and Leeds United will try and counter here. He's got Aileen Mixon running behind out our right side and he finds him across the 6-yard box. Harrison with a shot and it's wide. Manchester United allowing Leeds to just pick them off here in this second half. Need to do better there, Harry Maguire. Manchester United restart from the goal kick again on this left-hand side. Dixter, how you doing, my brother? Leeds nil, Manchester United nil. Leeds all over this Manchester United side, but what happened to Tottenham yesterday? Maguire Back to De Gea. Over the top, and it's intercepted there by Somerville. Tries to feed it into Bamford, but he can't get away from Fred and Manchester United. What are they doing? Long ball over the top towards Sabington. Can he keep it in play here? No, he can't. He just hits it high up into the air, and it goes up for a throwing here on the left-hand side. Been playing Ibiza Korea for a couple of hours. What's Ibiza? Ibiza? FIFA? Firpo now to take the throwing. Bamford can't get away from Harry Maguire, but he gets the free kick here. Leeds United here on the left-hand side. FIFA career mode. Oh, you did it with Ibiza. Something a bit different. Go for it. Why not? Why not? Are you going to be playing that Harry Potter game? Hogwarts? Are you going to... Volcadabra! Against someone? Leeds United have a free kick down the left-hand side on the 50th minute. Can they create something here today? Somerville, Nonto, Harrison. Nonto, Harrison. So Somerville steps away. Nonto's still there. Harrison is there. Is Harrison going to give a whip a ball in? Let's find out. Left foot near post, but it's headed away by Bruno Fernandes. Ailing with a shot, and it's wide. I think it comes off a deflection. And it goes up for a Leeds corner down that right side. Manchester United needs to be careful here. Did you sort your TV out? No, I'm not sorting it out. Most of the games are on Premier League or BT, so I don't need to sort it out just yet. Harrison with a corner down that right side. Whips the ball in, left foot towards near post, punched away by by David De Gea. Somerville picks up the loose ball and he goes backwards to Tyler Adams. And he goes all the way back to Melly. High up into the air. Flicked on by Bamford. Nonto gets ahead of Shaw, but Malacia picks up the loose ball and clears it into the path of McKennie. McKennie can't find the pass and it's intercepted, but it falls to Somerville down the right side. Can he keep it in play here? Yes, he does. And it goes out for a goal kick here. That's a goal kick. It comes out Somerville. Come on, man. No, I have a BT box, so when I've got games on Sky and BT, there's no delay. It's when it's on terrestrial TV, so when it's on ITV or BBC, that's when there's the delay. Manchester United restart here on this left hand side. It's because I'm streaming the ITV, so BT Sport don't have ITV or BBC on it as a channel unless you plug it into an area like you would do your TV. So I have to stream it from BBC iPlayer or ITVX because you know they think they're funny about it. But when it's on Sky Sports or BT, then it's completely fine. Bruno Fernandes goes down looking for a free kick, and he went down way before. He does get hit in the face, but no way. Free view box. Bruno's still on the ground here. .52 minutes played. Bruno Fernandes getting some treatment here on the right side. 53 minutes played. Ten Hag there having a word with his players. They do have the free view channels, but I think you have to plug it in with an aerial. But because I'm upstairs and, you know, everything's downstairs, I just need to sort out the wiring and stuff. Manchester United now restart here with David De Gea on this left-hand side. De Gea now. Short to Luke Shaw here on this left-hand side. Shaw bringing the ball forward for Manchester United. Manchester United have been caught from the goal kick previously. Harry Maguire now on the ball. Out wide to Dalot. Dalot has Sabitzer alongside him, but it goes backwards to Harry Maguire. Again, they allow Manchester United to have the ball on the edge of the box. They just stop the passing avenues. Maguire. Dalot. Sabitzer is free, but he goes over the top towards Weghorst. Is headed away by Koch. Sabitzer can't get there ahead of Adams, but Harry Maguire does. Sabitzer gets there now. Finds Sancho into Fred. Fred's got Rashford free down that left-hand side and he finds him. Rashford's 1-on-1 against Ayling. Weghorst is in the box, so is Sancho. Rashford can't get away from the defenders. And it's cleared away. And Luke Shaw has it on the halfway line. And he'll just clear it out for a throwing here on that right side. Rashford's not on it today right now. Fred into Weghorst. Backwards to Shaw. Maguire on this left-hand side. Bringing the ball forward. 55 minutes played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0. Bruno Fernandes on the halfway line. Backwards to Dalot here on this left-hand side. Dalot looking for a ball to spread to, but he goes backwards to Harry Maguire. I watched Spurs turned off the 60th minute. You know what? Did Leicester score first and then Tottenham equalised? I don't know why I saw Tottenham were winning at one stage, but maybe I misread it. No, Tottenham scored first. Did Tottenham score first? Harry Maguire into Dalot. Yes, Spurs did score first then. So I thought, okay, yeah, they're going to come away with it. Bruno Fernandes can't get the pass away from third point, falls to Dalot. But Leicester, man, what did it finish? 4-1? I was watching the BT Sports score and they were saying that Leicester just could have scored like 6 or 7 the way they were playing. Bruno Fernandes brought down here on the right side by non-toe free kick Manchester United. Dalot now on the ball on the halfway line. Tries to go in between the lines, but Tyler Adams there to win the ball, but it falls to Bruno. Bruno switches it out to Fred on that left-hand side. Fred brings the ball under control. 56 minutes played. He gets away from Ayling, but he's brought down. Ayling has the ball here, and Leeds will counter here. Down that right-hand side with Ayling. He's got Somerville to his right. Dalot tries to do a lunge. Harrison has the ball. He goes in between the defenders. Maguire's tracking back. And it goes out for a corner down that right side. Then it was Leicester's game. Defense.x stopped working, I'm telling you. Insane, man. Insane. See, I said this last week, Dixter. You had that performance against Manchester City. Was it Man City? Yeah, Man City. And then you do something like that. Bamford's coming off now in the 57th minute. Not happy with the substitution. So you switch to the Bolton game. Yeah, I think Bolton played against Peterborough, if I recall correctly. Rutter comes on here for Bamford. Corner down the right side for Leeds United. 5-0 elimination. Well, Peterborough won 5-0. Leeds have a corner down the right side on the 57th minute. Can they create something here? Left foot into the box, headed towards goal. It's over the bar. Oh, Bolton won 5-0. Okay. Another corner for Leeds here. 58th minute play. Harrison steps over to take the corner down this left-hand side. Can he create something here? He's got a few plays to aim for in the box. Yeah, I heard Bolton were away. 58 minutes played. That stick does wonders when it works well. Weghorst there just standing his ground against Ayling. Fred needs to be careful. He is on a yellow card. He needs to be careful, Fred. Just stand your ground, lad. Ball whipped in there, but he can't get past the front man. And it falls to Nonto, short to Somerville. Somerville gets away from Sancho. Here we go with Harrison, who goes around the outside of Sancho, brings it central here. He tries to feed him behind to Rutter, but Fred is there. It falls to Rutter, puts the ball into the box, but shows there to clear away. And Rashford finds Veghorst, who brings the ball forward here into Rashford. He's got Sancho to his right, Veghorst to his left. He goes on his own, Rashford. Out wide to Sancho here on the right side. 1-on-1 against Junior Firpo. Into Rashford. Can't get it out of his feet, and Leeds United come away with a ball here with Rutter, who does a couple of step overs, but he just runs into Dallo. Rutter comes away with a ball out wide towards Ayling on the right side. Ayling switches it out to the left-hand side towards Nanto. Nanto brings the ball under control, and he goes down the left-hand side 1-on-1 against Dallo. He tries to feed it into Somerville, and he gets there. Somerville on the left-hand side against Bruno Fernandes, goes down the outside, holds onto the ball, but he can't get away from him. And it goes out for a goal kick here on the left-hand side. Should get one, but you want to be a good boy and follow the law. "60 minutes played. Manchester United making a substitution here. Malacia's coming off for Martinez. Hey Adam, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. Rover Evan, my brother there in the chat. How are you doing, Rover Evan? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Leeds nil, Manchester United nil in the 60th minute. Here on Cal Sports Football, Alejandro Garnacho also coming on here for for Sancho. So Malacia and Sancho come off. Martinez and Garnacho come on. Here we go with Harry Maguire now on the pole here. Back to Dallo. Dallo sees a ball over the top towards Rashford, but he can't keep it in play. Goes out for a Leeds throwing. Doing good, thanks. Are you doing the Super Bowl today? I've never watched the Super Bowl. I've never watched the Super Bowl, and it's always late at night. It's always late at night. It's not for me. But who's the favorites to win it? Who's the favorites to win the Super Bowl? I got school in the morning, exactly, Dixter. I got work in the morning. 61 minutes played. Firpo to take the throwing here. On the halfway line. Am I doing Champions League? Of course. So from yesterday, I'm doing back-to-back games until Thursday. Veghorst into Bruno. Bruno hits a ball over the top towards Sancho, but it falls to Ayling. Ayling goes backwards to Melia, and he clears it high in line. I know you're doing Barca United Thursday. I'm doing the Champions League Tuesday, Wednesday, Barca United Thursday, and then I've got a double bill on Saturday, and I think I got a double bill on Sunday as well, if I recall correctly. Here we go with Harry Maguire. Luke Shaw on the ball. He holds on to it here. Martinez is there, bringing the ball forward. Looking for some movement, switches it out wide here towards Bruno Fernandes beautifully. 1-on-1 against Junior Firpo. Rashford makes it running behind. Can he get ahead of Waffer? Yes, he does. He holds on to it in the box here, but gets away from the defender. Left foot into Sabitzer. Backwards to Dallo. Dallo whips in towards Veghorst. It's over him and it's cleared away. Can Shaw get ahead of Somerville? He does, and he's Garnacho now on the pole. 1-on-1 against Ayling. Gets himself into the box. A couple of step overs. Back to Fred. Fred takes it out of his feet. Into Dallo. Dallo out of his feet. Right foot shot, and it hits the crossbar. Somerville clears it away, but it falls to Luke Shaw on that left-hand side. Two good teams. Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles. I think the Eagles will win it. Woo! So have you got a big party? Are you going to a big, event? Are you going to a party, where you got the family over, everyone watching the Super Bowl? Here we go with Martinez here on the left-hand side. Backwards to Harry Maguire on the halfway line. The most non-biased commentator ever. Who, me? Dallo now. Backwards to Harry Maguire here on the halfway line, bringing the ball forward here for Manchester United. Back to Dallo. Out wide to Sabitzer. Backwards to Harry Maguire. Maguire on the centre circle. Martinez on the ball. Back to Maguire. First time out wide towards no one for Manchester United. Goes up for a Leeds throwing. Merseyside tomorrow. Yes, live here on Cal Sports Football. Merseyside derby tomorrow. Not a huge party. Just a few friends. 64th minute. Sabitzer wins the header. Bruno into Fred. Fred brings the ball under control. Over the top towards Rashford. Can he get the header? Fopper? Yes, he does. 1-on-1 against Koch. But it goes out for a Manchester United throwing. But Nenai's a rough one though. I think they purely did it just for travel reasons. Rashford now on the ball here on the side into Sabitzer. Bruno on the edge of the box here. Has Weghorst on the edge. Back to Fred. Fred gets it out of his feet. Left foot wide. Do you think Leeds will stay up? Well, if they can get results, I don't see why not. They've got the players. The midfield two of McKennie and Adams, they've dominated Manchester United today. You know, Harrison playing behind the striker Bamford. If Bamford can stay fair and score a couple of goals, I can't see why they can't stay up. I can't see why they can't stay up. Long kick out from the back by Meslier. Headed on by Martinez. Can Weghorst get their header? Rutter? Yes, he does. Goes backwards to David Ahir here on this left-hand side. Martinez. On the ball. Backwards to Maguire. Out wide here to Sabitzer. Sabitzer into Weghorst. Sorry, Dalot. Dalot tries to feed it forward, but it's intercepted and it falls to Rutter here. Rutter with his back towards goal gets away from the Manchester United players. He's got Harrison alongside him. 1-on-1 against the defender. Out to the left-hand side towards Nonto. Nonto against Dalot. Goes on the inside this time. On the left-hand side. Gets away from the defender across the 6-yard box. But Weghorst is there and he clears it away. And he can't find Rashford. Here we go with Tyler Adams on the ball. Bringing the ball for Manchester United. Pen back with Junior Firpo. With Nonto, bringing the ball forward, gets himself on the edge of the box, right foot, shot straight into the hands of David here. Leeds is an American team now. "66 minutes played. Leeds, man, that's why I don't understand, Roy Everett. You brought in all these American players, Leeds United, they brought in these American players and players from the German league that Jesse Marsh is aware of, and then you get rid of him one game after the transfer window. Doesn't make sense. What's the point in getting him, those players, get rid of him over the Christmas period and or over the World Cup period and then bring in someone? You know, so they have, at least they can bring in players that they want to play with. But we'll see what happens. Harry Maguire out wide to Dalot. Yeah, I didn't stand that either. Why is Arsenal only 7:30 off? Same night as Champions League is on. Are you being serious? Arsenal City Champions League on the same day? Have I missed that out? Oh, yeah, it is. Here we go with Rashford. Back heel into Garnacho, but Ayling is there and it comes off the goalkeeper and it goes out for a throwing. So I won't be doing Champions League on Wednesday. I'll be doing the Premier League. That's the game in hand. So I think that's the game that didn't happen when the Queen passed away, if I recall correctly. Ball over the top by Leeds United. Rutter battling against Martinez. It goes over both of them. And Harry Maguire picks up the ball and gets away from Harrison. Fred can't get the head of McKennie, but he does win the ball. And Harry Maguire now has the ball here on the left-hand side, bringing the ball forward into the Leeds United half. He's got Weghorst alongside him. Adams goes over to cover. Garnacho gets away from Ayling. Tries to feed Maguire, but it's intercepted. And it falls to Rutter on the ball. Can't get away from Martinez throwing. That's the most English time ever. I'm surprising they did it then. 68th minute played. Here on Cal Sports Football, Leeds nil, Manchester United nil. Half 7 is so weird. I think it has something to do with the Champions League. Ball over the top, headed away. Sabitzer keeps it alive. Weghorst brings the ball under control. Bruno back to Weghorst on the halfway line. Garnacho makes a run in behind. Can he get the head of Ayling? No, he can't. And it falls to Koch. McKennie. Ayling. Back to the keeper. Meslier on the shine side. Floats the ball out to the left-hand side. Nonto is there, but Dalot wins the header. Only for Junior Firpo to win the ball. He gets away from Rashford. He gets away from Fred on the centre circle. Driving with the ball here, Junior Firpo. Sabitzer comes over to cover. Tries to feed the ball in behind to Somerville, who puts the cross in there. But Shaw's there and he goes out for a corner. Manchester United need to be careful here. Allowing them passes in between the lines far too easily. 68th minute played. Leeds 0, Manchester United 0, and Leeds have a corner down that right hand side. Harrison to take the corner here. Veghorst is in the box, so is Harry Maguire. Ball whipped in by Leeds, headed on by Rutter near post. Ailing with the overhead, but it's straight into the hands of David De Gea. Shaw now on the ball here on this left hand side. Into Garnacho. Garnacho backwards to Shaw. Backwards to Martinez. Martinez into Harry Maguire here. 69th minute. Bringing the ball forward for Manchester United into the Leeds half. Bruno Fernandes is free through the middle, but it goes backwards to Sabitzer. Martinez. Back to Sabitzer. Bringing the ball forward into Harry Maguire. Backwards to Martinez. On the centre circle. 70th minute. Leeds and Manchester United 0. This is not good for Manchester United. David De Gea. Sabitzer on this left hand side coming deep to pick up the ball out wide towards Dallo on the halfway line looking for some movement. Harry Maguire. Into Fred on the centre circle. Martinez on that left hand side. Back to Harry Maguire. In between the lines to Sabitzer on the halfway line and he goes backwards to Harry Maguire. Maguire now on the left hand side bringing the ball forward on the 70th minute. Tries to switch the ball over the top but he miskicks it and Somerville picks up the ball and he drives with it and Somerville has Fred alongside him. He goes out wide towards Rutter. Can he hold on to the ball? Martinez does well to win the ball back and it falls to Sabitzer who just clears it away. Garnacho can't get there. It falls to Shaw. Veghorst on the ball. Rashford on the halfway line. Out wide to Veghorst. Into Garnacho. Garnacho can't take it out of his feet. And Leeds come away with it. With Rutter here on the centre circle. Fred all over him. Martinez is there and he wins the ball and it falls to Bruno Fernandes on the centre circle. Martinez now on his left hand side. Manchester United on the centre circle trying to bring the ball forward but he's forced backwards. Time for a coffee. I'll check it later. See, are you doing the next game? No, I'm not doing the next game purely because of the schedule in the week. So I won't be doing the City Villa game. I just need to rest the voice, I'll be honest with you. Martinez now on the ball. Backwards to Harry Maguire. Maguire on the left hand side. Into Sabitzer. Backwards to Harry Maguire. Martinez now on the ball. Trying to bring it forward. Out to the left hand side towards Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gets away from the defender. Goes backwards to Maguire on the centre circle. Out wide to Sabitzer. Sabitzer in between the lines towards Bruno, but it's intercepted by Firpo, and he tries to bring the ball forward, but it's intercepted by Martinez, and it's Veghorst on the centre circle, who's brought down. Free kick, Manchester United. Manchester United substitution here. Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming on for Diego Dallo. Jorginho Rutter. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming on here for Diego Dallo. And Aronson coming on for Harrison. So a runner for a runner. Maguire now on the centre circle. Backwards to Martinez. Into Maguire here on this left hand side. Maguire goes into Sabitzer on the centre circle trying to bring the ball forward. But Harrison is there. He goes backwards to Maguire. Maguire holds on to the ball. Into Sabitzer. Backwards to Maguire. Looking for some movement, but there's nothing there for Manchester United. Martinez here on this left hand side. Maguire. Sabitzer's through the middle. Needs to just cut in deeper. Goes out wide towards Wan-Bissaka for the first time into Weghorst. Weghorst holds onto it. Can't get away. There's no one there to pass to. And it falls to Koch, who just clears it down the line. Only for Martinez to get down. It falls to Tyler Adams. He goes into McKennie. Back to Adams. Adams backwards to Verba, who hits it ball over the top towards Nonto. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka tracking back. And it goes out for a Leeds throwing here down the left-hand side. Is there no other player on the bench for Manchester United to come on that can attack? Let's see. Varane, Heaton, Palestri, Elanga, Iqbal. Nope, no one. Junior Firpo now to take the throwing. Into McKennie, falls to Harrison, but Sabitzer's there. Fred's there, so is Maguire, who clears it down the line. Headed away by Vobber. Nonto lets it bounce, but he can't keep it in play. Or does he? And it falls to Aronson, but Fred's there all over him. And he finds Bruno. Bruno back to Sabitzer. Sabitzer over the top towards Weghorst. Weghorst brings the ball under control on the centre circle. Finds Bruno Fernandes, but Firpo's there to clear it. Thoughts on the game of what each team need to do? Well, Manchester United are still in the growing phase. You know, they've got a starting 11 and maybe a couple of players off the bench, but we clearly see that without Casemiro or Eriksen, Manchester United are just not the same team. Leeds United, I think they can be happy with this 2 points in the week. You know, they just need to take their chances. They had their chances against Manchester United. They just didn't take them. Somerville with a couple of chances. Ayling with a couple of chances. Bamford with a chance. He should have brought the ball away from him. No, referee's not giving a handball there. Leeds United come away with it with Ayling. He finds Jorginho, runs on the centre circle, out to the left-hand side towards Nonto. Nonto 1-on-1 against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bringing the ball forward here. Goes round the outside into McKennie. McKennie into Ayling. Ayling tries to feed Nonto. Nonto on the edge of the box. Goes round the outside of Martinez. He holds onto the ball here. Martinez just tracks it on the right side. Into Ayling. Adams. Holds onto the ball, back outside to Ayling. Into Nonso. Nonso tries to feed him behind to Somerville, but Shaw's there. And Fred finds Weghorst, but Adams gets there first. It's high up into the air. Weghorst battling it out, and he wins it. Sabitzer brings the ball, so does Fred. He goes backwards to Shaw. And Shaw just clears it down the line for a throwing here. About 15 minutes to go, and United look like threatening. You're right. United have been a bit shocking today, but like I said, it's not that. This isn't the players that are playing now are in for rotation. Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw playing centre back. You know, Weghorst. These players aren't going to be starting. Weghorst starts when Casemiro and Eriksen start. Doing City Villa. No, I'm not doing the City Villa game today. Maybe in hindsight I should have done that one and not this one, but we'll wait and see. Weghorst into Luke Shaw here on the touchline. Sees the ball over the top towards Rashford. Koch is there. Meslier flicks it on. Shaw wins the ball. Fred back to Shaw. Shaw down the left-hand side gets away from Somerville. Sabitzer jumps up, but it falls to Aronson. Nonto now bring the ball down. Bringing the ball forward. He's got Somerville to his right. Jorginho runs alongside him, and he's got Aronson there, but it's blocked by Fred, and it goes up for a throwing down that right side. Goalless Sunday on Carl Sports Football. Oh no. Insane. Insane. You never see these. You know, the only time I've seen this is when it's been a good game, but this has been a shocking game. Verba out wide to Nonto. Shaw all over him. Wins the ball. Fred's there. Shaw backwards to Martinez, but it falls to Somerville, who gets himself in the box, and his shot is saved by David here. Mistake at the back for Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now comes away with the ball, and he falls. And he goes out for a Leeds throwing here down the left-hand side. 78th minute played here on Carl Sports Football. Here we go with Koch on the ball on the shine side. Goes out wide to Ayling. Ayling holds on to it here. 78th minute. In between the lines to Koch, who brings the ball forward into the Manchester United half. Tries to go out wide, but Jorginho Rutter's offside. The free kick's given. Why is the game not on TV always bad? What game is on TV today? Martinez into Harry Maguire. Maguire into Wan-Bissaka here on the left-hand side. Back to Harry Maguire. Martinez. Back to Harry Maguire. He's so calm on the ball. Our first game. Okay. Sabitzer on the left-hand side puts his head up and brings it into the Manchester United half. Weghorst backwards to Fred on the centre circle. Into Bruno. Bruno back to Sabitzer. Sabitzer switches it out to that left-hand side towards Luke Shaw, who brings the ball under control. Somerville is there, but Luke Shaw gets ahead of him. Puts the ball into the box. Oh, and it's into the back of the net. And who is it, ladies and gentlemen? But that man, Marcus Rashford, who puts it into the back of the net on the 79th minute. And Manchester United are a goal up here. On the 79th minute, Manchester United find the passage of play and he switched out to that left-hand side to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gets there ahead of Somerville and he puts the ball into the box. And I think it's Weghorst's run near post that gets the defender. Yes, it is Weghorst's run near post, splits the defenders, and Rashford is there to put it into the back of the net. And he makes it 1-0 here on Car Sports Football. Looking for a hand. Oh, looking for offside. No. Please, no. Looking for an offside. Give me one goal in this game. It's been utter shite. They're looking for handball. Is Rashford onside? 80th minute. Is Rashford onside? Oh no, he's onside. Yes, he's onside. It's gonna count, ladies and gentlemen. We have a goal here on Car Sports Football. Woo! Thank God for that. We have a highlight. That's why Weghorst is in the team. Leeds crying. Leeds United now have the ball, but Shaw wins it. Garnacho get there? Yes, he does. Shaw into Rashford. Out wide to Garnacho. Tries to go around the outside of A-Link. A-Link falls to the ground. Free kick, Leeds United. "82 minutes played. Scored 8 of his last 9 Premier League games. That's it. If Manchester United score 1 goal, I'm happy with that. Melia with the ball over the top. In towards Harry Maguire, who heads it away. Tried to keep it alive, Leeds. Weghorst is there. Garnacho heads it back to Weghorst, but Adams is there. Goes out for a Manchester United throwing here on our left-hand side. Shaw to take the throwing here on the 83rd minute. Shaw now on the touchline. Into Weghorst. Intercepted by Koch. Another Manchester United throwing. 83 minutes played. Here we go with Koch. But Weghorst wins the ball on his chest. Lays it into the path of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He gets ahead of Tyler Adams. Right foot into the box, but there's no one there for Manchester United. And A-Link will clear it away, only for Fred to keep the ball alive. Martinez on the ball. Backwards to Harry Maguire here on this left-hand side. Into Fred. Backwards to Maguire. Out wide to Martinez here. down that touchline. Jorginho Rutter applying the pressure. 6 minutes to go here. Leeds 0, Manchester United 1. Harry Maguire in the centre circle into Sabitzer backwards to De Gea. De Gea clears the ball high up into the air. But there's no one there. Weghorst will try and get the head of McKennie. But Fred does, and Weghorst tries to find Garnacho backwards to Fred. Into Weghorst. Out to the left side towards Garnacho. Garnacho gets away from the defender. He finds himself in the box. Takes a shot. Oh, and it's into the back of the net. And Alejandro Garnacho makes it 2-0 here on Cash Balls Football. And again, it's that man, Weghorst, who keeps it alive for Manchester United. He finds Garnacho down the left-hand side, who gets him behind the defenders. Drives in the ball. Rashford is in the box, but Garnacho is saying, no, I'm taking this one. Puts it into the back of the net and makes it 2-0. Alejandro Garnacho. Viva Garnacho. Viva Garnacho. Viva Garnacho. Viva Garnacho. Viva Garnacho. Viva Garnacho. Was on the 84th minute. Garnacho on the 84th minute. Viva Garnacho! Viva Garnacho! Viva Garnacho! Viva Garnacho! Viva Garnacho! Sabitzer's there to head it away. Here we go, the free kick on the Shine side for Leeds United. Greenwood to take it on the 87th minute. There are 2 goals down here, Leeds United. Right foot into the box, headed towards goal. Can they keep it alive? No, they can't. Goes out for a corner. Ball into the box from the corner. Over everyone. Nonto is there. Falls to Harrison. Shot saved. Corner. I'll go now. Good afternoon. Enjoy whatever you're doing with this Sunday. I'll be watching the City game. Take it easy, Digster. I appreciate you coming by. Hope you have a wonderful evening. And I hope the Villa game's better than this one. 88th minute. And I'll see you tomorrow. See you, Mersey. Fred there. Oh, handball. But I think he hits it onto himself. It falls to Rashford here on the second side. Sets off. Bruno Fernandes here. He's got Garnacho alongside him. Bruno bringing the ball forward. Garnacho's here. And he finds him. Can he get there one-on-one against the keeper? Yes, he does. He gets in on his left foot. Tries to take a shot, but it's blocked. Fred will try and come on the end of it. Sabitzer can't get there. It falls to Fred. Maguire into Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. Goes into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno in behind the defenders. Can he find the defender? Puts it across there. And it falls to Meslier in his hands. 89th minute here on Cal Sports Football. Meslier with a ball high up into the air. Maguire with the header. Bruno again hits it high up into the air. Shaw brings the ball under control. Garnacho on that left-hand side. Fred gets it out of his feet, bringing the ball forward. Switches it out wide here towards Bruno Fernandes. Bruno has Rashford making the run behind. While Rashford's one-on-one with the keeper. Is he going to get another goal? Yes, he does. But is it offside? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. The flag finally goes up. And Leeds United will restart here on the 89th minute. Nah, he's offside. You can see in his feet. It's offside. You can see in his feet, man. Yeah, he's offside. You can see in his feet. Looks like Ilanga's going to be coming on here for Marcus Rashford. Just to get a standing ovation from the Manchester United fans. Marcus Rashford coming off here for Manchester United. "91 minutes of the added time. 3 minutes to go. Martinez wins the header. Fred can't get there. Ayling does. Martinez wins the second header. Somerville flicks it on. Aronson into Rutter. It falls to Nonto here, who slips. And Wan-Bissaka gets there. Bruno ahead of Nonto. Firpo wins it. And Rutter against Maguire. Weghorst brings it down. Holds onto it here. And it goes backwards to Martinez, who switches it out to the shot inside. But there's no one there for Manchester United. Goes out for a Leeds throwing here. Meslier now to clear it down the line. Maguire wins the header. Headed away by Firpo. Wan-Bissaka can't get the header Nonto. Martinez brings the ball under control on the centre circle. Does well to get away from the players, but Aronson's there to win it back. Sabitzer out wide here towards Bruno Fernandes. Elanga makes a run into the box. Bruno can't keep it in play. And Wan-Bissaka does. Can Fred get there? Yes, he can't. Goes out for a corner down the side side with 1 minute to play. Player of the match, Fred, to get man of the match. Oh, is it not called man of the match anymore? Interesting. I just realized. Bruno Fernandes now to take the corner down the right side. Bruno into the box, headed on. Maguire's there, so it's Shaw, who puts it into the back of the net. It's Weghorst who puts it into the back of the net. And the flag goes up. This is as Weghorst scored. Let's see if Weghorst has scored. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. No, it comes off the defender. That's a goal. That's a goal. It comes off the defender. Weghorst has scored his... No? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh no, they're still checking. It comes off the defender. That comes off the defender. No, check complete. Offside. Melia now to restart the game. High up into the air. Flicked away by Maguire. Goes backwards to Melia. Melia high up into the air. Maguire wins the header again. Maguire's coming alive towards the end of this game. Junior Firpo on the halfway line. Into Aronson. Falls to Maguire. He just clears it down the line. Cleared away by Vobber. Wan-Bissaka brings the ball under control. Feeds it into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno can't find the pass. It goes out for a Manchester United throwing here on the right side. Bruno. Elanga can't get there ahead of Nonso. Firpo falls to Maguire. Maguire clears it down the line and it's full time here on Cal Sports Football. Leeds United 0, Manchester United 2, courtesy of goals by Rashford and Garnacho. It looked a bit nervy until the 80th minute, but Manchester United had the quality to win the game in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow where we have the Merseyside derby, Everton against Liverpool. Until next time, stay safe and peace.